Night With Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.
Alistair again. Only half clear. Brilliant. Oh, scored. Where on earth did he get that from? Paul Williams.
Doing this.
Well, good evening. Welcome to so.e Fans TV. I'm Milesy, and yes, I've remembered my glasses this week. I didn't have them last week. I was struggling to see everything, but I'm going to need them because we've got a special evening. And just want to introduce our special guest in the bar. He's driven all this way. The one and only Quizmaster Claudio.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
Right, so Claudio, we've got a quiz tonight. Looking forward to it? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
What about everyone else, do you think?
I think they'll find it okay.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
but just got to have a bit of thought. But I'd imagine most of the people will know the answers. Obviously, once they hear, the answers, basically.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, brilliant. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be really good. And also, we've got the one and only. He's here again. He's on every week when he isn't travelling around the country in his, I don't know what you call luxury Range Rovers worth £150,000. I mean, what about that for a job? Hey, we have got Ken Stewart. Good evening, Ken.
Yeah, a very good evening. Only if I wished I owned all these vehicles, it would be great. Yeah.
He nearly drove into the back of somebody last night, leaving the tavern.
Who did? I did. Who?
Yeah,
Who
that
did I-
Uber driver.
No, yeah, but he was turning around. I was sick of waiting for him. He was there about 5 minutes. And I thought, I'm not waiting any longer. In the end, I just went, I thought I'm going.
They are a pain in the arse, aren't they? But,
Yeah.
it's one of those at the tavern. There's a load of them driving around. Now, just before we get the show underway and we got the quiz going, a couple of things just to touch base with everyone. If you're not aware, we do have a question of sport down at the tavern. If you want to get a team together, please do get down there. 30th of November. so.e Fans TV, we've got our team. I've strengthened the team, so I think we're going to win it this time. I've got a sneaky feeling we're going to win it. We're going to have the trophy in the background at the in December. But get your team booked in. Get onto the old Sky Blue Tavern Twitter page, and you can get the link there. Book a team in. I think there's about 10 teams so far for this month, so we need a few more. So get yourselves down there. 50 quid up for grabs as well. So come and take us on. Also, we have a Panto for £1. So this is running from December the 4th all the way through to the Friday night. It is Fridays. The youth club or the youth community that Trisha Doodoo's son looks after is to keep all the kids off the streets, to stop all knife crime. They've got Cinderballer, the Panto. We're going. So we are going. 4 of us are going on the opening night, and David Booth is going to be there as well. So get yourselves down there. It's £1 for a kid, and it's £3.95 for an adult. So absolute bargain. It's going to be a great night. So we're really looking forward to it. So that's the house. What do you call it? Housekeeping. Housekeeping. All done. And we got spot the ball. So let's get your guesses in. Let's do spot the ball. Here we go. So spot the ball from Singer's Corner. I think that's Hadji right there, running towards somewhere. Where's the ball? Come on, get your guesses in. Let's get your guesses in. We'll jot them down, and we'll see who wins the prize this week. So just give us a guess. Come on, get your guesses in. Whoever's out there watching tonight, let's get your guesses in. Ken, where do you think the ball is?
Well, nowhere near had you right. Number 6.
Number 6. Where's number 6?
Right at the end.
Oh yeah, down there. Number 6. Okay.
Is that the first one away?
Yeah, it's
I was
the
gonna
first
say,
one
like,
away.
if
Ken says number 6.
Yeah, I'll have the one next to it then.
So Claudio, what are you going for number 11 then?
Yeah.
Or number 9?
11.
11. 11. Okay. So we're getting some guesses coming in here. Brilliant. they're all flying in here. Let's just get a Paul Hughes says, good evening. Hope everything's all right. Paul, you're not flooded out again. Ian Small from France. Good evening, all.
Good evening, all.
Good evening, all. Paul Hughes coming. So we're getting all these numbers coming through. So, Ken, can you make a note of all the numbers for me, please, while you're there, and get everyone's guesses in. So spot the ball, and we got the quiz coming up. So, but what we're going to do is just have a quick little chat, because today, Claudio, is the anniversary of our king. Is that right?
The Dugmeister, yes.
Yeah.
It was this was the takeover, the 85% share, which kind of was a surprise and wasn't a surprise. I think a few of us thought there was something in the pipeline because there's a lot of rumours on Talk Sport, and remember Simon Jordan was being asked, did he fancy taking over the club? It seemed like a strange thing to say, and because it hadn't been mentioned before, had it?
Yeah.
And what has he done in a year? Are you happy?
I think I'm happy. I mean, Neil drove past the training ground 2 days ago, and he says they're putting a load of fencing up to stop anyone looking in, and he's putting 2 new pitches at the training ground. He's putting new pitching at CBS. So
Yeah.
I think I'm happy with what he's done so far. I think the signings, I think we will get there. I still believe that we're going to get there, and I'm happy with that. That he's, he hasn't just took the money and ran with it.
Yeah.
Where Sisu would have probably sold Victor for 4 million.
That's
And
what Oyston did at Blackpool. Didn't they got promoted to Premier League, and he ran off with the money.
Exactly. Yeah. And then
protest
so it's. I think he's done a grand job so far, and a lot of people are saying that they're a bit upset with some of the signings, but he has put his hand in his pocket.
Yeah, and I mean signings. It's one of those that miss, aren't they? I can list. I did the other night about 30 players we've signed under Robbins when Cecil were there, who haven't done anything.
Yeah.
In fact, some of them didn't get anywhere near the first team.
No,
just went out on loan. Cashman was one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was going to be a great kid. Never saw a minute, did we?
No.
And there's quite a few like that. So it's the problem is it's the price tag, isn't it? And if you pay big money, you expect something straight away.
Yeah.
And I think let's hopefully they become the players we want them to be.
I'm sure they will. I reckon they will be. And Ken, thoughts on our king?
Yeah, so far so good, isn't it? Really, we can't really knock him. He's come in and done the job. He come in and said what he's going to do, and he's done, hasn't he? He spent a bit of money. When he's going to spend any more in January, we don't know yet, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so far so good, and quite impressed with some of the changes he's made. To be fair, he's got the new shop up and running, hasn't he, and stuff like that, which is good. Which we're crying out for. There we go. It's got all the new signage out there as well. Looks nice, doesn't it?
It looks lovely. Absolutely wonderful.
Well, he said, if you remember, he said at the forum a couple of weeks ago, he turned up at the club and there was no infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot happening behind the scenes. They're very manned by a small crew of people.
Yeah.
And as a club, if you want to advance, you need bodies. You can't do it with a handful of people.
Yeah, and he needs to bring in the right people as well, doesn't he? Obviously. And
it's interesting that they want somebody to be underneath Dave Body. I'm not sure what that actually means. I mean, if I was Dave Body,
change a light bulb or something.
Well, if you're Dave Body, should you be worried? Is that if he brings his own man in? You don't know, do you? But that's up to them. I mean, at the end of the day, if we're in the top 6 now, nobody would care about Doug King.
No.
Yeah. No. So that's how it is, isn't it?
Do you know what I want to point? Do you know what I want to point out though? I still say we had a say in this superstore. I still believe that those videos we did at Burnley,
especially the one at Burnley, where
and I believe that they've watched those videos and they've gone, right, we need to have something like this, because when you look at it, I mean, last night they had Jamie Allen, Ben Wilson was there signing shirts, signing programs, signing Monopoly boards. We'll come on to Monopoly another day, but I ain't paying 40 quid for it. No. That's for sure.
40 quid?
Silly money, that is. Yeah, 40 quid. And then they had Sakamoto and Haji Wright. Now, you couldn't do that in the other store because you couldn't even fling a cat around, could you?
No, it's a lot better, and I think that he's realised there's more to the football than just the football.
Yeah.
You know, there's money to be had, and I've said it
Oh,
before.
commercially, yeah, fortune. Yeah.
If you print CCFC Sky Blues on anything, people will buy it, won't they, Miles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they will. They will. That's true.
I mean, look at me hoodie. My hoodie I've got in me out. I'm not wearing it tonight because it's a bit warmer in here tonight. But my hoodie I bought, that's 45 quid that I wouldn't have spent.
Exactly. It's easy
You know?
money for the club.
Yeah,
It's
easy.
easy money.
Absolutely. And top trumps.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm sat in my Hummel coat, my manager's coat.
Exactly. There you are, you see.
And I've got another item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All Club City. So
I've got my old
it's
jacket on. It's all money, isn't it?
It's all money, and that's what you got. You got to be out. I believe you got to be able to walk up to a game each week, see something new in the shop, and say, right, I want that. I'm going to buy it. Yeah, like they got this Christmas gonks. I want a Christmas gonk.
Yeah.
And what else was it? Oh, an advent calendar. We never had advent calendars. We've got them.
That's a great one, that is.
It's flipping brilliant. Advent calendar. So let me know if you want to buy me an advent calendar. Anyone out there for Christmas present? Happy days.
What happens if you open the Haji Wright window? Do you just find disappointment?
No, he scored 4 goals. It's more than Waghorn did in 2 seasons.
True.
You know what I mean? So, give him a break, man. It's all going to come good. A couple of comments coming in. Let's get these up, and we're going to crack on with some photos from last night. We're going to get the quiz going. Christopher Baker, best signing for City ever was Carl Lightbourne. I don't know about it. I know he's messing around, but there you go. Deborah, good evening. Deborah, she always likes our post. I see Deborah liking all our posts on Facebook and Twitter. Good evening, Deborah. Evening, chaps. There. Kimberly Owen. Kimberly was at the event last night. Her kids were made up last night because I'll show you what they were made up about very shortly. I won't give it away.
Yeah.
But there was a special surprise last night at the tavern, which was fantastic. Well, Ralph, good evening, Ralph. How are you, mate? Good to see you watching us. I think he's doing a good job, Doug King, and most of the signings will be good. They will come good. I've just got a sneaky feeling. I've just got a sneaky feeling. Kimberly's come on. She says, "I'll get you an advent calendar." Oh, cheers, Kimberly. That's right.
I knew you'd get one. I knew you'd get one somewhere.
Oh, same in a fridge magnet one, isn't it?
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Be all, wouldn't it?
The ones with bottles of gin behind each window.
Oh, that'd be even good, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Right, so let's have a little chat about last night. Come to you, Ken. While I'm talking to you, we'll bring up some pictures about last night.
Yeah.
What did you make of last night?
I thought the players come across fantastic, to be fair. They're 2 new players to the club, and they answered the questions honestly, and they obviously gave a lot of information out there. They were very talkative, and they were more than happy to answer any question, really, and they come across very well. They talk very well, and they've got ambitions at the club, and they're convinced the club will turn the results around sooner rather than later. So, I was very impressed with them, to be fair.
Yeah. And Claudio, your thoughts? I mean, I thought they were great.
Yeah, I thought Bobby Thomas, you could see that there was a hint of disappointment in where we are in the league. And it's frustration because you can see they feel like they should be doing a lot better. And he admitted it, which you don't often get, do you? It's not like they're hiding at all, are they? Saying it's not been great, has it? We needed something on Saturday not to concede for a start, and they come across really well. I mean, it did feel like that Bobby had media training at some stage because he was very well versed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Great. Liam was slightly shyer, I thought, but they're good lads. Yeah.
I mean, did you think, Ken? Did you think Bobby was? He said a lot more than other players that we've had before. So he said a lot more than the older players, that the older players sort of know how to swerve a question. So if Leon Kelly was up there and we asked a question, an awkward question, he'd be able to swerve it. Bobby sort of wanted to answer the questions, didn't he?
Yeah, he elaborated more on it, didn't he? He'd come out more with more information than probably we asked for. you know, at the end of the day, and that was good, you know, and that's what the fans want to hear. You know, want to hear the behind the scenes stories and what goes on and stuff like that. He could easily have swerved it, a couple of the questions, but he didn't. He answered them, and I thought he was quite honest and straightforward, and that's what the fans want to hear, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. And Claudio, that you've got Collins, you got Thomas, and we've got Kitchen. They all played with each other last season.
Yeah.
They're all friends.
Yeah.
Bobby and Liam, they look like they were brothers, really, didn't they?
Yeah, it's like Bobby's took Liam under his wing, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And it's interesting what he said about having Brad behind him. That it was like they could turn around and see somebody they felt confident in, you know, and they knew him, and it does make a difference.
Yeah. And
the fact he said that, or Liam said that, he knew that there was players there he already knew at the club, which is a reason why he wanted to come. You know, it's that's good stuff. That's what you want. You find that with the foreign players, where they'll sign the good player, and then they may sign a friend. A lot of big clubs have done this just so they settle in, because they're not bothered about the friend really. They want the good player, but the good player's going to stay if he's got somebody to knock about with. You know, which is why, funny enough, when we signed Van Awak, whose name is Milan, I thought, oh, is that a way of getting Hamer to stay?
That's what I thought.
Having a Dutch lad there.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't.
No. But Will said something to me when they went out to Portugal and we signed De Silva, and him and Casey Palmer were having an interview. And because they're best mates from Bristol City, you could see the chemistry.
Yeah.
So you could see what we're trying to do. You're trying to bring players in that know each other, that know how to work. You said something to me after last night, and you said that, which really intrigued me, was that you said when they're in that back three, those two, they're like looking around to see who's around, who's going to move into that position, where they seem a lot more confident about Saturday being in a four at the back.
Yeah, well, that's what he said, didn't he? He said when there's four of them, they all know their jobs, which is interesting. That means when they're in a three, they are like searching for a player sometimes, or if they're the free man, they're not really sure whether they should go into a space, drop back. Maybe that's where the confusion's been this season. It's not worked with the three.
Yeah.
With those three.
Yeah.
Maybe did last season because Doyle and McNally are probably used to being in a three.
Yeah, being at Man City, also a long time at Burnley, they would have used that system.
Exactly. So
Barnsley probably would have played with four at the back, wouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely would have. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're used to that. So now they've got to try and learn. This is what we keep saying week in, week out.
Yeah.
They've got to learn how we want to play. And how we've learned to play since League Two is three at the back with two wing backs. And that's how we got out of League Two, and that's how we stayed into the Championship.
As you know, I do still play hockey. When I captained the team, started 2 or 3 seasons ago, I said to the lads, I says, we're going to do football style. We're going to go three at the back, wing backs. You know, it was only a pre-season friendly. After 20 minutes, I went, we're going to ditch it, go back 4-4-2. It ain't working. They're all going, what are we doing? I don't know. 4-4-2. 4-4-2.
It's always the way, though. Always the way. Now, listen, we had a bit of a surprise because we want to get on with the quiz very shortly. We had a little bit of a surprise last night. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen this on our social media. We did share it out there. There's some of the fans that shared it. But the reason we do these events is to see the real side of the players outside of football. And there was a little bit of noise when we were asking questions. There was a little bit of a noise coming from the management room. It wasn't a person, but Bobby Thomas brought a little friend with him, and here's the video.
Duke, is it? Duke. Oh, lovely. And he's even got a CCFC lead. Happy days. Oh. How old is he?
14 weeks.
14 weeks. Oh. He's soft as anything. Look at that. Hey? Do you take him into the dressing room and calm everyone down with him?
Not quite, no.
Why not?
Bit of an internet.
Yeah, therapy dog. Get that out, wouldn't it? Definitely.
Can I do mascot?
There you go. Well, there you go, everyone. I want you to all give a massive round of applause to Bobby Thomas, Liam Kitchen, and Pete the Dog.
I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it, Claudio? Isn't it good, isn't it?
Get Bark in the background. It was quite funny.
Yeah. But isn't it good he brought the dog out?
Yeah, it was not what it wasn't what I expected.
No.
I thought a footballer would span out of a staffy or something, and he brings out this fluffy Labrador. Yeah, it's great stuff. Great stuff.
Ken, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I mean, he said he lived on his own, didn't he? And he wanted a bit of company.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he bought himself a dog. Fair play to him. And yeah, it's lovely dog. So I'm sure he'll.
He lives on his own. It's sort of things you take for granted. You've got family around you. But these lads, he's young.
Yeah.
They're moving around. You know, probably in a flat or renting at the minute, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. In an unfamiliar area, you know, you probably don't know.
Some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It does take them time to settle in, I think.
He said that Liam stays with him at sometimes, doesn't they?
And he stays at the house in the spare room and stuff. Yeah.
They have a film night or something like that.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the best thing I thought was they play Uno.
Yeah.
They play Uno. I can't believe that.
I think we've got memories of Uno on the coach. Yeah.
Yeah, on the coach and in the changing rooms, they play Uno. They've got an Uno table. I still haven't seen what an Uno table is. I've been that busy today and had a chance or a carry case. But
well, youngest plays it. She loves it.
Oh, I love Uno. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. It's superb.
We thought he was taking the mick until we thought, hold on a minute, he's actually going in depth here.
Yeah,
they do play Uno.
Oh, it's winding me up. All right, let's get. Well, we're going to get on with the quiz very shortly. We're just going to do spot the ball. Get your guesses in, guys, because there's more people watching. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate all your support and watching our channel. We will be having a special show this Sunday. We will talk about it a little bit later on, but we've got a very special guest coming on Sunday. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and we want you to take part. Now, there's an email going across the bottom of the screen, and what we want you to do is, is come up with one question, and we'll get you on live on the channel Sunday night to ask a question to our special guest. That special guest is Jim Brown, the historian from for Coventry City, and he's a friend of Claudio's. He's going to come on and he's going to talk all about Cov City. But if you want to come on and ask a question, it would be really good. Like the phone in on the radio, we want you to come on live. We will click you and get you on the screen to ask the question. One question each, and it'd be brilliant. We're going to do it for an hour, 7:30 till 8:30 on Sunday night. Jim Brown will be live. So get your emails into us, info@skybluefanstv.co.uk. We'll send you a link. We'll get you on to ask you one question. That would be brilliant if you could join in. Spot the ball. Come on, where's the ball? Get your guesses in. What we got so far, Ken? Luke's coming 22.
Yeah, we got
Gower
87, 19. Tony Nash, Nation Radio, number 7. Mark Cunningham goes for number 7 as well. Ian Pinlock, number 5. Chris Baker, 27. Julian Good, 12. Cov Andy, 12. Simon Lovett, 18. Luke Spud, 22. Kimberly Owen now, 16.
Oh, there you go. Kimberly Owen's in there. Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having a go. So that's your spot the ball. We'll bring it up again in about 10 minutes' time. But we got Claudio here for a reason, Claudio.
That's right.
You're the quiz master.
The quiz master, yes.
Are we ready to go?
I think I am.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So the rules are, guys, everyone at home, we're trusting you on this. Get a piece of paper. We've got 20 questions, segment of 5 questions per segment. So you've got 20 questions. There's a picture round as well.
No, but
the answer.
Yeah, it's an answer.
Yeah.
We'll just bring that up. The answer,
okay. So we've got picture, answer. So we want you to get your pieces of paper. We're trusting you to do your own scores and to guess your own guesses and, you know, to get the results and everything else. So we want you to get a piece of paper. We're trusting you. Now, Claudio, I'm just going to turn the heating down. It's a little bit hot. But
and we'll shove a prize in there as a mug and a coaster for a winner. Yeah,
brilliant. So there you go, and we'll shove a prize in there, a mug and a coaster. Fantastic.
Getting near Christmas, why not?
Yeah, why not? So we've got 2 prizes tonight: spot the ball and also for the quiz. So please have a go. It is a bit of fun. We've got the international break. We've had a little bit of chat about old Doug King and everyone. So it will be. This is going to be great. I'm looking forward to this, to be honest with you. And get your guesses down. Get on the piece of paper. Don't give them out on the screen. Don't give your answers on the screen. Write your answers down. So, Claudio, you ready?
Yeah, well, the first 5 questions are about cup matches that we've been involved with,
Okay.
or to do with the club, basically. So, question 1 is
Oh no, that's the wrong one. That was my fault. Yeah, go on.
question 1. 2009, we played Chelsea in the FA Cup. Name the players on the night that would captain their country at some stage.
They Coventry players?
Either or.
Either or. So Chelsea and
Yeah.
Coventry players that would captain their country.
Yeah, at the starting 2 lineups, name the players who would captain their country at some stage. Do
Okay. Okay, so there you go.
you remember much of that game?
Uh
I do, yeah.
yeah,
A bit of a
yeah.
disappointment, wasn't it, really?
yeah,
It
Yeah.
was.
We look, because we look like a championship side, didn't we?
yeah, yeah, very much so.
Yeah. With big hype, record
Record
gate,
crowd it
record
was
crowd.
at the time, wasn't it?
Yeah, still is.
Was
I
it?
think.
Is it still is? Yeah,
Still
I
is.
didn't know if the
Well-
Dave K's joined us tonight. Good evening, Dave K. Brilliant stuff. Have a go at the quiz.
Evening, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought the Newcastle gate overtook because we had Newcastle after, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a thrilling game. That was, wasn't it?
Yeah. I just wish you could do the segregation, because there was no segregation really in that cup match. The whole ground was full,
Yeah.
so I don't see why they can't do it now.
The thing is, for me, you go to these other grounds and all they've got is like a couple of rows of seats. But I've always said, why don't we do what they do abroad and have a glass panel?
Yeah.
Like they do, you have a glass panel, don't you?
Yeah.
So why
Yeah.
don't they just do that? I don't get it. Yeah, but Doug King did say that for him. He was looking into it,
Yeah.
didn't he? Because he wants to sell more tickets. So there you go.
Right,
Okay.
question 2.
So yeah, if you want to go question 2, here we go.
Right. 2014-15 season, which Coventry player was sent off in the first round of the FA Cup? That's it. And this is a 2-pointer if you can name the team they're playing against.
Oh, now you see, I know this game, right? Because Will
Amen.
was playing football, and on the Wednesday night training, he fractured his knee,
Oh,
and I took him as a treat to this game up in the executive seats,
all right.
up in the lounge, and then onto the balcony. And yeah, we were shocked.
Yeah.
And we went, we're never coming up here again. And I think I haven't seen us win when I've been in the box, and I've been in the box since then about 5 times. I still haven't seen us win from being in the box.
I have at the CBS. That was Barnsley last minute.
Yeah.
When a couple of years ago, I think, a couple of seasons ago, it was a last minute goal.
Yeah.
And I saw us win a few times at St Andrews in the box.
Yeah.
We seem to win most games at St Andrews, didn't we?
But Highfield Road, I've seen us beat Villa Boxing Day.
Yeah.
I was in the box.
That's good.
You know, them lower tier
Yeah,
boxes
yeah.
in the main stand.
I was
Oh,
in the
the
lower
old-
tier box.
The old style one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carling Black Label.
I was in the lower tier box when Clive Allen hit the stanchion. I was 15. I was in the box. Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Right.
I love that ground.
So that was question 2 then.
Yeah.
So question 3.
Yeah, here we go. Question 3.
Right. Going back a little bit. In 1985, 1,086 supporters attended which cup match at Highfield Road?
Oh,
So you got a point for the competition and a point for the opponents.
wow. Okay. I think I know this one. I think I was there, and it was cold.
Yeah, I was definitely there.
It was freezing, wasn't it? It was freezing cold.
It's
Because I remember my toes were freezing. I was on the terrace. I was at East Terrace, and I was frozen to death. My fingers, and I tell you what, I was stopping at my nan and granddad's down at Swanswell. That's where they lived.
because those are the days where they just opened the ground, regardless of how many people
Yeah.
turned up.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
opened all the stands. Yeah, cool.
Right.
Like it.
Question 4.
Here we go.
How many of the FA Cup final team were still at the club at the start of the 94-95 season?
How many of the FA Cup winning team? Yeah,
How many of the
Oh.
FA Cup final team were still at the club at the start of the 94-95 season?
That's a good question, isn't it, Ken? What do you reckon to that one?
Interesting. I reckon not many.
Uh,
Single.
Have
not
a
many.
guess. Have a guess.
3, I was going to say.
You reckon 3? 94, 95.
Hmm.
1, 2. 1, 2. I know definitely 1, and I'm sure 2. Definitely. I reckon 4. I'm going 4, Ken. I'm going 4 for that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Question 5.
Okay. Question 5.
Question 5. Which two teams were involved in an FA Cup semi-final third round replay at Highfield Road?
We were talking about this, weren't we, Claudio?
So you get a point for each team, and I'll give you a point for the season.
Ooh.
Yeah, me and Ken were there.
Yeah.
We probably stood next to each other because you described exactly where we were standing.
Yeah, we were there at the game, even though it didn't involve.
Am I being thick on this question? Involved in the FA. Name 2 teams which were involved in an FA Cup semi-final.
Third round, a third replay.
Third replay. So.
Oh, a third replay.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good one, isn't it? That's very good. I like that. I definitely like that.
Those are days my dad said, "Do you fancy going to the game?" Went, "Yeah, let's go." We just went up, paid at the terrace, and we just walked through.
Yeah.
That was it.
Brilliant. It's the way it's how it should be, really, isn't it? To be honest with you, just go up whenever you want to go up and go in whenever you want to go in.
Yeah.
Dave Kay's come on here. I love this. He's gone. I've only come on for Kimberly's advent calendars. Brilliant. How's everyone doing? We've had 5 questions. How many do you think you've all got out there? Come on. Let's get some answers out there. See how many you've got. Come on. Who thinks they've got 5 so far? Someone's got to have 5, I reckon. I reckon Ken's got 5.
No, I reckon I've got 3, I think. 3, maybe. 3 I've got, I think. It looks like they're frozen, actually, Claudio and.
No. Oh, we're back. Sorry,
Like
guys. Sorry. Really
I thought you'd frozen. I was talking and you
Oh.
went off, and I thought.
I don't know what happened there. Really don't know what happened.
Toilet break.
Yeah, toilet break.
Blame it
had to go.
Blame it on the weather. Blame it on the weather.
Club meeting tonight. Simon Lovett's gone. Not many. Can you repeat question 2? As I had someone at the door.
Okay.
Somebody at the door. Hold on, question 2. Let me get it up here on the screen. Here you go.
2014-15 season. Which Coventry player was sent off in the first round of the FA Cup? What the player and the opponents?
Oh, there you go. There you have it. Aaron Samuel says he's got 2, but I'm young. Don't matter, mate. Don't matter. Ian Pimlock says he's got 3, he thinks. And well, that one. Dave Kay's gone. Got a Chinese.
Got Chinese.
Have you got seaweed with that? Right then. Okay, let's go. Are we going on with the next ones?
Yeah, I think we will. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next
question 6.
The next 5 questions are about the Premier League years. So, question 6. Our last away win in the Premier League was against which Midland club? Our last away win in the Premier League was against which Midland club?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So now is that now that could be any of them, couldn't it? Could be.
That's,
I mean, they've all been in the Premier League apart from Warsaw,
that's right.
haven't they? So all of them have been in the Premier League. It wouldn't have been Wolves because they were in the Championship. Because that was our first game in the Championship, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Game. Stockport.
We were away, weren't we?
Stockport away. First game away.
Yeah.
And then we were home.
Yeah, because Lee Hughes got hat-trick, didn't he?
Yeah, we were home to Wolves. We lost, didn't we?
We lost 1-0. Urinal Rennie was in goal.
And then did we play Man City 1-4-3?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Sky, wasn't it?
Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think that year, the year before, didn't Sunderland go up and have 100 points and didn't they not lose a game all season?
For years, I was looking at this. Whenever we did well, Sunderland did really badly. And whenever they did quite well, we did badly. It was weird.
Yeah.
I'm worried about this season.
Yeah. No, fine. Be fine.
Right.
Absolutely fine.
Question 7.
Yeah.
In which season did we not win an away league match? I remember this is the Premier League year. So
I know this one.
So in which season did we not win an away league match?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one.
So I had to put league match because you did win a cup match.
And I know this one. Do you know why? Because I've got a player's shirt in my wardrobe upstairs signed by him.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a very rare shirt. It's long sleeve.
Is it purple?
Huh?
What colour is it?
Is it what?
Purple.
I can't tell you what colour it is.
No, you can't tell you the colour of the
Can't
kit.
tell you the colour of the kit. It's going to give the
Yellow?
question away, isn't it? It's going to give the answer away.
No, not really. We playing all sorts of kit.
We give the answer away. I can't tell
Yellow?
you what colour it is.
We've got experts out there.
Expert
Wow.
Dave Kay's on.
Give us
Dave
a clue.
Kay's the expert.
Come on, give us a clue. Give us a
Moving
clue.
on,
Is it
question
yellow?
8.
Hold on. I like this though about the last win in the Premier League. Notts County 1921. We won from a corner.
The last
Dave's had a
corner.
drink.
It's cool fun.
Right, question 8. Is it Claudio?
Yeah, question 8.
Okay.
How many managers did we have during the Premier League years? How many managers?
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, you get a point for each one.
Oh, point for each one. There you go. So, yeah, we've got him.
Not caretakers, actual managers.
Actual managers. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. I do like that. Very much so. Yeah, it's good. How many do you think you got, Ken?
4.
4.
Not a bad guess.
No, that's all right.
Not a bad guess, I says.
That's all right. I'm going for. Huh? I'm going 6.
Right, okay.
I'm going
All right,
6.
move on. Question 9.
Yeah. Question 9.
Question 9.
Here we go.
Right.
Question 9.
In the 1992-93 season, which defender played as a centre forward on at least 4 occasions and was once the most expensive defender
When sold.
when sold? Sorry, I'm doing. So 1992-93 season, which defender was a centre forward on at least 4 occasions and then was sold, and he was at the time the most expensive defender.
Wow.
Which is absolutely peanuts now, because you paid more for Liam Kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. So let's get your guesses in. Come on, let's get your guesses written down. Don't give the answers on the screen. Let's have you writing the answers down, and we're going to top them all up later. We've got another 11 questions to come. We're going to take after the next question. We're going to take a quick little ad break, and then we'll be straight back with Spot the Ball and also the last 10 questions. So question number
10.
10.
What was our average league position during our time in the Premier League? I've got multiple choice. 13, 15 or 17th.
A 17, B 13, C 15.
Yeah.
Average, yeah? Average.
Average.
Our average league position while we're in the Premier League.
Okay.
So for people that don't know average, how do you work that out?
You add up all the positions
Yeah.
divided by the years you're in the Premier League.
Right, there you go. So there you
Oh, can't you go?
have it. Wayne Littlewood says 15 has to be. I think that must be from the managers, I think, in the Premier League by the looks of that one.
Oh, you sure that's not spot the ball?
Oh, yeah, might be spot the ball. Yeah, could be joining late and seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
Write that
spot.
down. Spot the ball.
have.
Write it down.
I've
Oh,
read on
good
the
lad,
spot.
brilliant.
I thought it was spot the ball. That's why I've written it down.
Oh, you're on the ball tonight, you are.
Yeah.
Right, so that's your question 10. We're going to take a quick ad break and we'll be straight back.
Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.
Welcome back to Sky Blue Fans TV. I'm Milesy. We've got Ken Stewart from his house in Coventry, and I'm joined by the quizmaster. Claudio is in the bar. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. It's
In
great doing it.
leafy Warwickshire.
Yes.
I drove through Bandit country to get here.
There was a load of tumbleweed going across the road and everything while you come out this way. A lot of people reckon it's too far, but you know. Right. So let's spot the ball. Here you go. Get your guesses in. Where is the ball? We've got a prize to give away tonight. So get your guesses in. Mark Harrington says, "Can you guess again?" He's gone number 9 this time. Dave Kay's gone number 17. Who else we got? Wayne Littlewood says 15. And Adam Shaw says 13. There you go. Wayne Littlewood says, Claudio, you can do the quiz for our charity quiz night. Oh, where's that then, Wayne? Let us know. And we might be able to promote it for you if you want to come on the...
I think it's at the Walsgrave.
Promote your quiz night. That'd be good.
It's at the Walsgrave. It's at the Walsgrave.
Oh, at the Walsgrave. Oh, okay.
I
Brilliant.
believe it's the same one.
James has come in and said number 26. Mark Harrington says number 9. And it's at the Walsgrave in April.
Yeah.
Brilliant. If you want us to host it, we'll host it for you, Wayne. No
it's a
problem.
it's a great night. It's a great night. It's a great night, to be fair. I've been to obviously that's my local pub, so I have to go to it, and I did donate a signed shirt last time for the raffle, so it was good. And it's all good to a good cause as well.
Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Brilliant stuff. So, right, we got our quiz. We got the second half of the quiz now. We've had 10 questions. We got the next 10 questions.
Right.
What are these based on?
These next 5 questions are on foreign friendlies.
Ooh. Dave Kaya get these.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
Don't be scared. It's not that bad.
Okay.
So, question 11. In 1990, while the Sky Blues were touring abroad, which player impressed that we later signed him?
Oh, that's a good one.
In 1990, while the Sky Blues were touring abroad, which player impressed that we later signed him?
What, he played against us when we were touring, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did he have a couple of seasons with us, or was it? Was it? He signed for us, but then sold straight away.
No, if he played for us now, he'd be one of our biggest players, and
Wow,
he would be a fan's favourite,
really,
without a shadow of a doubt.
Brilliant.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. Was he a fan's favourite back then?
Oh yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Love it.
It's in the days when there was no social media and a player wasn't judged before he actually stepped on the pitch.
Yes, they was a good days, weren't they?
Yeah, they were good days. Where as soon as somebody signs, we're on YouTube going, he's great, he's great. Oh, he's rubbish, he's rubbish. We can watch him. Yeah. I made that mistake with Bakayoko. I uploaded a video of Bakayoko's goals for Warsaw, and I thought this bloke's a baller. No,
No. 20 goals,
I know.
Bakayoko.
Well, they got 2 at the weekend apparently.
Oh, he was scoring them for Bolton, weren't he? The other season, he was banging them in. Okay, so question. What are we going on now? Question 12.
Oh, yes.
12. Question
Right.
12.
In 1979, the Sky Blues played a country for their FA 75th anniversary match. Which Scandinavian country was it?
Oh, like it. Someone's come up here with an angry face. Why we got an angry face? Who's Fred Collins has got an angry face. What's up, Fred? What's up, Fred? Tell us, Fred. Come on, Fred. Talk to us. What's the matter?
Is he suffering after all that?
All that beer last night.
No, the mixed grill. He said size there
I
mixed grill
know
last
that
night.
mixed grill last night. There was that many, right? There was that many mixed grills last night. It got to me lungs. I had to go downstairs and get some fresh air.
Well, their mixed grill was piled that high. I couldn't see Dave Kay's Mad Hatter hat.
It was huge, wasn't it? I reckon everyone, virtually one person off every table had the mixed grill last night. There was one lady who I was talking to. She had the fully loaded naan. Right. I went, "Where's the bloody naan?" There was that much meat on it. You were like, you need a doggy bag to take that home with you. I mean, great portions for the money, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, even the fire alarm got set off, didn't it?
Because there was that many bloody, what they called?
Sizzlers, yeah.
Sizzlers. There was that many sizzlers going in the room. You couldn't bloody see. If you put a laser light on, you'd be able to see the laser beam.
But instead of eating it, they kept looking at it. I thought, just eat mixed grill. Eat it.
Oh, blimey.
Right. that's old men ranting. That's a different podcast.
Oh, it's a laugh, isn't it? It's a laugh.
Right. Question 13.
Yeah, 13.
Which Asian country played at Highfield Road in 2001?
I got married that year.
And it was disappointing gate because they thought that it would be a big gate and it didn't happen. So which Asian country played at Highfield Road in 2001?
Yeah, I got married that year in the December. So 22 years this year I've been married. Get less for murder, wouldn't you?
Well, true. Well, you do actually.
You do. You do. Definitely do. Yeah. Blimey. Someone, who's that now? Come up with that. Ian Small. Wow. Wow, what? Tell us what? Wow. You've got an angry face.
And a wow.
From Fred Collins, and we got a wow. What's the wow and what's the angry face? Come on, guys. I need to know. I don't know all these things. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. So right, okay. Next question.
Question 14. In July 2019, who did the Sky Blues play against at the Pinata Arena in Spain?
I was there, yes.
No, I weren't.
Oh, Ken was there.
I was there.
In July 2019, who did the Sky Blues play against at the Pinata Arena in Spain?
I watched it on YouTube. Dave Kay get this because he goes every year. So
he was there. He was there as well. Yeah, he was there.
Oh, Ian Small says the foreign player was wow.
Yes.
There you
Wow.
go.
I'm just thinking about it. Wow. What a player. What a player.
Wow. But I still don't know why Fred's angry. Fred, tell us why you're angry. I need to know. Is it one of the questions, or is it Ketten's background, or our background, or I don't know. Just tell us what you're angry about, Fred. Fred said last night, I'll tell you what, I asked Fred last night when you lot went. Fred said he's going to get his wife to knit us a hat and put SBFTV in it.
Oh, right. Okay. Good.
Didn't you, Fred? Okay, what are you on now?
Question 15.
Here we go.
Right, there's foreign friendlies, and I'm classing these as foreign. Which Scottish club did the Sky Blues beat to win the Skull Cup in 1979?
Skull Cup.
Which Scottish club did Sky Blues beat to win the Skull Cup in 1979?
Do they still make Skull beer?
They do.
They do.
You get it in cans, yeah.
Do
Skull.
Yeah, but it used to be always in the clubs, didn't it?
It's Hagar, wasn't it? Hagar.
Yeah.
Hagar, because we had Ansell's pub. We
Yeah.
always had Ansell's pub, so Skull was the big one.
Skull.
Castlemaine 4X. We thought
Yeah.
we were being really fancy having Castlemaine 4X.
Castlemaine 4X, mate.
I actually had an all-in-one outfit, Castlemaine 4X, like the can, and I wore it to the Chesford. It was a shorts and shade night.
You don't see Castlemaine 4X
No.
anymore.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yet they advertise it on the telly.
It wasn't the #1 Australian lager, was it? I thought Foster's was.
Foster's.
Yeah,
That's
Foster's was
awful.
huge.
But Skull, what was the other one that's from Scotland? There was another one.
Tenants.
Tenants. Yeah, but there was another one.
McEwen's Lager.
McEwen's Lager. Do they still do that?
They're still up there. The Dundee way or Edinburgh way.
Is it? Yeah. I haven't seen Skull
for
for ages.
actually.
But Skull,
Or Glasgow,
Skull
in fact,
always used to be in the working club because it was always behind the bar in the Barras. I remember the pump. It was round, white, and it had Skull in the middle of it.
Yeah, Skull Lager. Yeah.
Skull Lager. There you go. Right then, so that's 15 questions gone so far. How are you all doing? Come on, let us know. How are you all doing? Wayne Littlewood says that signed shirt was brilliant. Thank you. Loved it. Kimberly says 1 cent the fire alarm off. Yeah, we know. That's what we're talking about, Kimberly. God, where you been? Unbelievable. Ian Small said that foreign player as well, which we've already put up. Ian Small, I worked at Romford Brewery, made Skull.
Oh, we can blame Ian then.
Yeah, it's your fault, Skull. What was it? Dundee Sallet. Was there the other day and seen it? Oh, okay. Wow. I haven't seen it on a tap for ages. Definitely not seen it on a tap for ages.
I travelled up with my dad years ago. He won a competition with Stuart's Cream of the Barley whiskey, which they produce in Dundee. And you go along from Edinburgh to Dundee, and there's loads of these McEwen's, the factories all making the beer and that. It's fascinating. They ended up in Glasgow, and I was sitting in the foyer of the hotel. It was on my birthday, 26th of May, 87 it was that year. So 2 weeks after we won the cup finals, I'm still buzzing. I'm sat in the foyer, and Don Revy is across from me. He was looking quite ill then, because I think he died about a couple of years later. There was a ping on the lift. The whole Brazilian football team came out the lift. I couldn't believe it. We didn't know they were there. I ran to the reception desk, grabbed all of the Glasgow Holiday Inn, headed paper, and made each one of them sign that bit of paper before they got out the lift.
Have you still got it?
Still got it.
Wow.
And the programme from the match.
Wow.
They're playing Scotland.
Wow.
I know. Just a random, absolutely random,
brilliant
occasion. Yeah.
Love it. Right, here we go. Spot the ball before we get the last 5 questions up. Here's your spot the ball. Get your guesses in. 2 prizes up for grabs tonight. So we've got this prize up for grabs and also for the quiz as well. Where's the ball? Come on, get your guesses in. Just want to say a big thank you for everyone watching as well. We really enjoy bringing these shows to you. And it's great having Claudio in the bar straight studio. One day I will have a studio. We'll be getting one, but not sure when. So, but yeah. And then we get everyone in the studio. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yes.
That'd be really good. So come on, get your guesses in. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Now, I want to ask you, Ken. On Sunday, I missed this because I didn't finish watching Sunday's show. Did anyone guess all 5 players?
No, I think it was 3, wasn't it, Claudio?
We had a 4. We had 3 people with 4.
Yeah.
4, that's right. We had a 4.
Yeah. Who did they struggle on, do you think? Who was it?
They all got one wrong, if you know what I mean. They didn't get all the same 4.
Oh, okay.
Various, really.
I took one look and went, no.
Yeah, it is a
I
hard
mean, I looked at it and I thought it looks like one of my ex-girlfriends.
when you do.
Yeah, so we did have a winner in the end. We did a draw and we had a winner.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, it was. I think 4 was the most.
Cool.
Nobody got all 5.
Yeah, that's good. That's all right then. It's we'll do another one for you for Sunday. Oh no,
Yeah.
we won't this week. We've got Jim Brown on. Won't
We've got
have
Jim
time for a
Brown.
competition this week. Yeah,
Right.
Jim Brown's on this Sunday. So don't forget, anyone out there watching tonight, if you want to come on the show Sunday to ask a question from 7:30, get in touch with us at info@skybluefanstv.co.uk. We'll send you a link. You can come on and ask one question to Jim Brown, a question of your choice to him, and hopefully he'll be able to answer it for you. Claudio and Ken will be doing the show for you. I'll be sitting in the background, and if anyone wants to come in, I can then get you in on the screen and do all that malarkey for it. But it's going to be a fantastic night. Don't forget, if you want to get involved, if you want to ask a question, get in touch with us, info@skybluefanstv.co.uk, and we'll send you the link, and then you can get on the show Sunday night. The more the merrier. We want it to be a real good show, and hopefully you're all going to enjoy it. So there you go. Right. Gavin Collins has come in and said number 13. There you go. Right. Here we are. Number 16.
16, the last 5 questions.
Okay. How many points up for grabs in this one, Claudio?
Oh, not a load, but there's the first one's got 5 points to it.
Oh, the first question.
Yeah, 5 points to the first question. This
Okay.
is the Robin years.
Oh.
And I don't mean when Miles used to go scrumping
in Princeton.
in Princeton, yeah. As in Mark Robbins.
I can tell you a story about scrumping in Princeton.
Right. Question 16. Who were Mark Robbins' first 5 signings on his second spell at Coventry City?
Oh, that's good. Oh, I like it. I like it. Ken? How many do you think you can get?
Oh, I don't know. Struggling.
I will say there's no obscure players like, you know, Alan somebody or other you never heard of.
Yeah,
These
yeah,
are all
yeah.
players that we've all heard of.
Yeah, we've all heard of. So they featured in the first team.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there you go. Featured in the first team. So it would have been in League 2, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would have been in League 2. Yeah, very good. I like that question, Ken.
All I can say is what you sign when you got no money. It's interesting.
It is. Yeah. Well, early last season we signed 1 permanent player.
Yeah.
Casey Palmer. And then this year we've signed 9 permanent players, 2 on loan.
Yeah.
So how many do you think you got, Ken?
I'm just trying to think. I can't. Maybe 2. I don't know. 2.
Maybe 2. Okay.
Maybe.
Now, let us know how you're getting on out there. Just put in your comments how many do you think you've got so far out of the 15 that we've put up. So or 16 now. Let us know how you're getting on. We know you're interacting with the quiz. Okay. Are we ready for the next one?
Yep. 17.
Okay.
In which year did Mark Robbins become manager the first time around?
Yeah. And who was the opponent?
And who was the opponent? I can't see the screen I'm doing. In which year did Mark Robbins become manager for the first time around?
And who were the opponents?
And who were the opponents?
Yeah. This was his first opponent.
Yeah, that's a 2-pointer.
2-pointer, that one. Whoa.
You need a massive screen, don't you?
I know, yeah. I can't do that. Blimey. Bloody hell. You imagine that? That'd be great, wouldn't it? No, I can't do that. I ain't got the room. Seriously, I ain't got the room anymore. I've got something else to go up in here, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm still. Oh, I didn't put the on air thing on, did I tonight?
I'm about to say, where's you on air?
Oh no, I didn't put it on, did I? I forgot to put it on. Never mind. Oh, okay, right. Okay, what are we on now? Question 18.
18.
Here you go.
Right. Who did the Sky Blues play when they unveiled the 2-tone Scar kit?
Oh yes.
Now, photo up.
I can't I? After.
You were at that game.
Give anything away, does it?
Oh no, it doesn't give anything away.
You were at that game, weren't you?
Who did the Sky Blues play when they unveiled the 2-tone Scar kit?
Where is it? It's there.
Yeah.
There it is.
And there's me on the pitch.
Oh, you're wearing the
Oh.
kit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's that next to you? Ed Sheeran.
That's what it was. He's actually Shipley's best mate.
You look
Oh,
like Ed
Then me, then his mum, Juggy,
Chuggies,
obviously
yeah.
Matthew Godden.
That's Shipley's mum.
No, that's his best mate's mum.
Oh, his best mate's mum.
We
I
sponsored.
see Juggy made the effort.
Yeah.
Is that the
We're-
Leamington and Warwick sponsorship for the game?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
is it?
right. Yeah, so that's why I was there.
Oh, Matt Sky Blue Sam Saturday night.
Oh,
Did.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Luca's on there, but I couldn't show him because he stood next to the opponents.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you have it. There you have it. You see. Yeah. Can't have that, can we? Can't have that.
So
Okay.
So it was
there you go.
it was a home game then.
yes,
Yes.
they had to get special permission, if you remember, to
Play
wear
the
it.
kid. Yes.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And all because of the little man on the back.
Yeah.
It was all because of the little man on the back. The Football League didn't like it. And then, the following season, we had the City of Culture shirt. And,
Yeah.
our shirts we got, it had the sky line on the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
The players weren't allowed to wear that shirt with the skyline on the back. So if you got a player's edition shirt, it was just white on the back. They weren't, the EFL wouldn't let them wear it with the skyline
It's
on the
ridiculous,
back.
isn't it?
Yes, pathetic.
Why? What was the reason for that?
Because they're just mental, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're just mental.
They're just
Absolutely mental.
There's only so much coverage you can have on the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, that little badge of the little scar man on the back, the rude boy,
Mm.
to say that you can't wear that because of that, it's pathetic.
It is.
When you've got Sky Blue Sam wearing "Kick It Out" on his t-shirt,
Yeah.
and the idea of the shirt is that it represents two-tone,
Yeah.
where it weren't just the music; it was about two-tone with
Well, the
all
culture, the city,
cultures, all the cultures coming together. What they stood for, ska music stood for, all the cultures coming together. So it was to represent "Kick It Out," and they said you can't put the little man on the back, but the little man represents "Kick It Out."
It's all part of this. Yeah, it's all part of it.
You're like, the word with yourselves, guys. What?
Oh.
Going on a rant, I nearly swore. We might get a few more viewers because I swore.
Question 19, quickly.
Oh, yeah. Question 19. Yeah.
All right. When Matty Godden scored his hat trick against Wycombe Wanderers in 2019, who scored the other goal?
Oh, yes.
What a game that was.
That was a great game.
What a game.
New Year's Day, wasn't it? No, yeah.
No, before.
Boxing Day. No,
the week before.
the week before.
Because then it was Tranmere. We got another hat trick.
That's right, yeah. It was the first time we'd won away all season.
Yes.
Yeah. We couldn't get an away win. And it was the first time that we won away all season.
That's right. And then we couldn't stop winning away.
Yeah, couldn't stop winning away, yeah.
So when Matty Godden scored his hat trick against Wycombe Wanderers in 2019, who scored the other goal?
Club Andy, Miles and Claudio are like Stoner and Waldorf on the Muppets.
It's awful. It's brilliant.
I thought we were an older version of Anton Deck.
Oh. Anton Desperate.
Oh, blimey.
Right.
Okay. Final question.
All right. In May 2023, Mark Robbins agreed to a 4-year contract.
Ooh.
When did he previously sign a new contract?
That's a great question.
In May 2023, Mark Robbins agreed to a 4-year contract. When did he previously sign a new contract?
Cracking. Love it. I'm just topping up.
I've actually got some tie-break questions if needed as well.
Oh, brilliant. That's good news, huh?
Just hoping there's a tie-break.
Well, you never know.
Bit of tension.
You never know. I reckon someone's done well. A couple of people have done really well tonight, I reckon. Because you've got a mixture of questions, haven't you, really? You got some early years, some later years,
got multiple
some in the
point
middle.
ones.
Yeah, multiple point
So
ones.
if you got the first question, you could have got.
Yeah.
If you get all them right, you're well ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, really good choice of questions. Now I'm hoping you're all enjoying it, and Claudio is as well. Also, I just want to come to your attention that we will be going to Ipswich, and we are going on the Friday night. So we're going to do a live show from 7:30 from the hotel that we're all staying in.
We'll be live from a luxury hotel in Ipswich.
Oh, and it is luxury. It is luxury as well. So we will be going live from the hotel, and we're going to have about 7 or 8 of us around the table. I've got 2 Ipswich fans joining us, and I know both of them as well. And one of them, I always wind him up. I say, guess what? I always say, we won the league at Ipswich. Every time I see him, and he hates it. He absolutely hates it. So let's just hope we get a run of form going before we go to Ipswich. We're going to have a live stream from the hotel in Ipswich. Also, not forgetting this Sunday, the 19th, we have Jim Brown coming on. If you want to take part and you want to join us, email us at the bottom of the screen, info@skybluefanstv.co.uk. You can come on and ask one question to Jim Brown, and you can get on the show, and we'll get you live asking the questions. It'd be a fantastic night. I can't wait for it, to be honest with you.
I can submit a question as well if they don't want to
Yeah.
feel shy.
Yeah.
Send a message. We'll put the question forward.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't know if people know about Jim is that he was one of the founder members of the London branch of the Cov City supporters, which was like 1975, 76. So he's been an active member since then. But he'll probably mention all that on Sunday. But yeah, so he's been around the club a long time.
So an hour long enough?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, be good. Be good.
Well, we might go over slightly. You never know.
Yeah, we might go over. Yeah.
He don't make many appearances though, does he?
No,
He only texts in, doesn't he, to on the shows
he's
on
got his
the phone
Twitter page, and he gives a bit of infos, and he's always open to any information people have got, because I mean, you can know so much, but I mean, even I pointed out a couple of things to him, and he put them forward, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
It's like anybody, isn't it? I like knowledge. I love people telling me stuff if I don't know. I'm quite happy to learn.
Yeah.
And he's got a vast knowledge of the club.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it when you got someone that knows so much, and this is why we got you with us.
Oh, cheers!
Because of your knowledge, yours and Vicky's knowledge is just fantastic. So
not the looks then.
No, it's not the looks.
No. Face for radio.
I'm just glad you ain't wearing that Italian shirt.
I nearly did.
You know what I mean? Who you got this weekend?
Oh, we're playing the Giants, North Macedonia.
Oh, they beat you.
Oh, they probably will. No, because it's all going to go down. Whatever happens on Friday, it's the Ukraine game.
Yeah.
And if we don't win, we finish third. But because we won the Nations Cup or something, or we're in it or whatever, they put you through to another qualifying thing.
Yeah.
To be honest, England they've got a great forward line. England, I fully expected England to top the group. The Italians, we've not been very. We've got a terrible midfield. We've got no forward line.
Yeah.
And it's almost like sort of Liverpool of old, when they were struggling, when Man United were winning everything. And it's kind of like your reputation gets you over the line.
Yeah.
Well, currently they're not even doing that. They can't qualify for things. So I'm not surprised if we don't qualify. What makes it worse, I'm out Friday night as well, and the England game beyond. So I'll be checking my phone. Yeah.
And good luck to Jody Jones. So any of his family watching or whatever, or anyone wants to pass a message on, wish Jody Jones good luck for tomorrow night, because obviously he's playing for Malta, which would be brilliant. So have you all written your answers down? We're going to give you the answers now. Count all your answers up when we give you the answers, and let's see how many points you get. Are we ready, Claudio?
We are.
So read out question 1.
Right, shall I read out the answers and you show the answers? We'll do that way.
I'll do it both ways.
All right.
I'm going to have to scroll up and down though, but we'll do it. Go on.
Well,
so the first question was?
Right, the FA Cup question. When we played Chelsea in 2009, name the players on the night that would captain their country at some stage.
Okay.
Right, there are 9 players.
Wow. So it's 9 points.
9 points.
9 points up for grabs here, guys.
So for Coventry, Jordan Henderson and Gunnarsson. That's how you say it, isn't it?
Gunnarsson, yeah.
Gunnarsson. Yeah. And Chelsea had Frank Lampard, Ashley Cole, John Terry, Ballack, Cech, Drogba, and Malouda.
Wow. So that's 9 points up for grabs. So if you've got 4, you get 4 points. If you get 2, you get 2 points. So, yeah. So add them up. See how many you got right. I'll leave them answers on the screen for a couple of more seconds. Give you a chance to look at them.
When I looked at the fixture, I first thought it was only about 4. And I thought, hold on a minute. He's been a captain. He's been a captain. He's been a captain. Oh, no, there's loads more than I thought.
Here's one for you, Claudio. Robin's come on. Good evening, Rob, mate. I hope you're all right, kid. Too many international games now.
Oh, definitely.
I agree with that. 3 international breaks
it's
since September.
rubbish, isn't it?
September, October, November.
Yeah, I mean, the old days, they play Saturday, go off, and then play Wednesday, and then play Saturday again, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Then they introduced the extra games, and what's made it worse is because they've got rid of friendlies as such. They've got Nation Cup matches. They're having to take it seriously because it does impact on the coefficient and all that.
Yeah.
So it's a mess. So there must be games where players probably don't want to go, but they're going because they have to go.
Do you think that's why England did so bad in this Cup of Nations? Because the players didn't really want to be there and they wanted to go on holiday because it was straight after the season finished.
Poor, wasn't it?
And we were awful. We got absolutely annihilated by Hungary.
Well, it's because of that you ended up
knocking out. We dropped out
the season. That's why we've ended up with Italy, with Ukraine, North Macedonia, whatever. Where there's other groups qualify for the Euros.
Yeah.
Which are like, oh,
it's just pants.
Yeah,
it's pants. Do you think football should do what rugby do?
Automatic teams?
No. So players that are in a rugby team, they go off and play for England, then they carry on playing rugby.
Yeah, a bit like cricket, where you.
So don't you think? And cricket, yeah. So don't you think football should? So like the likes of Man United, Chelsea, and Liverpool, and that, if they've got so many internationals, they should still have to play.
Yeah.
And the internationals go off.
Yeah. Why aren't we playing really? Who's really missing from our squad?
Well, you've got De Silva now been called up for Wales.
Yeah.
Latabodier gone to Jamaica.
3, 4.
Who's the one?
Ayari.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
He ain't really
only about 4. I mean,
yeah, he ain't really here, is he?
Yeah.
Ayari.
It's not ours either. So
no, it don't really matter, does it? So there you go. Yeah. So right, okay. Next one.
Question 2.
Hold on.
I can read them out if you want, and then
go on. In.
Question 2. 2014-15 season. Which Coventry City player was sent off in the first round? That was Lee Burge against Worcester City.
Yeah, Lee Burge, Worcester City.
2 points.
Awful. Yeah. That night, I think was worse than when Wrexham knocked us out. Wrexham had a League 2 team. They've got. You can see them. They're nearly top of the league. Wrexham are doing that well. But
I think if I remember rightly, we missed a penalty. I think in that game as well. Redder Johnson, I think.
Yeah. So
normally giant in those days, or in going way back, giant killing normally happened when the team who gets beat are struggling anyway.
Yeah.
And they're playing a team who are on the up, or they're doing quite well and they're up for the game.
Yeah.
So when we lost to Sutton, we were 4th in the table at the time. That was a massive shock.
Yeah, big shock.
A lot of the time, it's teams who are struggling who get beat, like when we beat Stoke.
Yeah.
We were League 2.
Yeah.
That never gets mentioned.
Never gets mentioned because they were bottom of the Premier League at the time, weren't they? Yeah.
All right. Question 3.
Yeah, question 3.
In 1985, 1,086 supporters attended which cup match at Highfield Road? I'm going to be strict on this. It's the Full Members Cup was the competition. It was Millwall. Yeah. Not the Simod Cup.
No.
Not any of the Mickey Mouse Cup, whatever it was called.
2 points up for grabs on that
Full
one.
Members, Millwall.
So Full Members Cup. Get your answers down. Count up your scores. That's really good. Get that going.
Question 4.
Yeah.
Right. How many of the FA Cup final team was still at the club at the start of the 94-95 season? It was 1. It was Oggy. Stephen Rizovich was the only player left behind.
Wow. Flipping heck.
Yeah.
So I was way out. I said 6.
Well,
Yeah,
Terry-
I thought Trevor Peake was still there. No, he'd gone.
No.
Was he?
I was going to say Trevor Peake was still there, but he wasn't. Gone.
Yeah. They're all leaving by 92, 93.
Wow. So if you got 1, you get 1 point. If you put 2,
Got one.
Cyril's at Villa by 92, 91, 92.
Yes.
He'd gone already.
Yeah.
A lot of them had gone. Houchin went the next season after the Cup, I think, or 18 months later.
yes, he didn't stay long, did he?
No.
No.
Right. So
Question 5.
question 5. So which 2 teams were involved in the FA Cup semi-final third replay at Highfield Road? It was Arsenal and Liverpool, and it was 79-80 season. 3 points. I could have gone for 4 points. Brian Talbot scored the goal, but we won't.
Yeah, I bet you scored goals, Brian Talbot.
It's funny, we were talking about this the other night, me and
We
Ken.
were. Yeah.
So they played Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday to try and get the game played.
Get it played.
At Villa Park, wasn't it?
Yeah, they
Previously.
played the Saturday before, then they had to play, the Wednesday, then the Tuesday, and it was mental. They're playing like just. I think the 1980 or the one of the cup finals in the 80s had it gone to a
West Ham.
Was it the West?
Was it West Ham?
It was going to be at High.
I went to the FA Cup final in '80. It was West Ham and
Arsenal.
might have been Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah, I went to that.
And the
but I didn't
replay
go
was going to be at Highfield Road.
I didn't go to the replay. It was at Villa Park.
I think there was one of the cup finals. The replay would have been at
It would
Highfield
have been at
Road
Highfield Road.
for some reason. I don't know why, but
Yeah. Was it because we had undersoil Eton and Villa couldn't afford it?
I don't know. So, question 6.
Yeah.
Right. Our last away win in the Premier League was against which Midland club? It was Leicester City. We won 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
I think Bellamy scored twice.
Yeah, Leicester. Should have beaten them this season.
Yeah. We won 3-1 and we were still 7 points behind getting out of the drop. It was a struggle that year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A real struggle. All right, question 7. In which season did we not win an away league match?
Oh, yes.
This was 1999-2000.
Gary McAllister era, weren't it? Gary McAllister played that.
No.
Didn't he?
No.
Yes.
Did he not play that season?
No, because
Yes.
we never won a game in the purple kit.
Well, we may have not won in the purple kit, but we didn't win away that season.
But we didn't win. We didn't win away in the purple kit.
Maybe we were in the purple kit.
No, I know we weren't. But we didn't win away when we wore the purple. That's why I said about
Right.
long sleeve
that's the
shirt.
right answer.
Because I remember we played Man City in the cup as well at Highfield Road, and we had a replay, and we went up for the replay at Main Road, and we were wearing the purple kit. And that's the shirt that I've got from Isaiah's.
That's the season we were away from home.
Ah, there you go. Wow. What kit were we wearing then?
Was it the white Azusa? The white
It
one?
was a Zuzu.
The white one,
Was
was
it?
Yeah, it was the year of the entertainers. Where we were absolutely great at home and pants away.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's all right.
Right,
Next one.
right.
Yeah.
How many managers
Number
did we
eight.
have during the Premier League years? 4.
Yeah, I was going to say Gold.
Gould,
Yeah.
Neil,
Yeah.
Atkinson, Strachan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gold. Bobby Gold. He was great, wasn't he? I love Bobby Gold.
He made some fantastic
Happy.
bargain buys, didn't he?
That was his second spell with us.
Yeah, the problem with Bobby was he'd flick the switch, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Something would trigger him, and that's it.
Yeah.
And he didn't like failure, and he gets quite upset when it doesn't go right.
He's quite an
And he
emotional person, wasn't he?
He just throws the towel in. He goes, I've got to walk away.
Yeah.
Almost like Kevin Keegan.
Yeah,
That's
but like, he just walked away.
I can't do what I said I'm promised to do. I'm just going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Yeah. Yeah. So what we're on now? Number 9.
Number 9. In
Okay.
1992-93 season, which defender played as a centre forward on at least 4 occasions and was once the most expensive defender when he was sold
To Liverpool.
to Liverpool was Phil Babb.
Phil
Yeah.
Babb.
He's had for 3 million.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
On
3 million, wasn't it? Yeah.
And he had,
Feel
he
bad.
had an absolute nightmare at Liverpool.
I
though.
know. Yeah, he got
Well,
injured and everything, didn't he?
they weren't impressed.
No.
We did well with that.
Yeah, did very well with that. Did it cost something like 500,000?
I'm not even sure it was that.
Uh,
Not for Millwall.
yeah, it was cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was cheap. Yeah.
And number 10,
Number 10.
our average league position in the Premier League is, well, it's 14.8, but obviously there's no 14.8, so we've gone from the
15.
nearest one, 15th.
Yeah.
15th. So
Ian Small said he went 3.6 million.
that's it. All right.
Yeah. There you go.
15th. So we're not as bad as people thought we were. We were the Crystal Palace of now,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. How long they been in the league now?
I think it's 9 seasons.
9 seasons.
I think Brighton have done 7 now. I think
Yeah.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
Keep saying we're going to come back. Okay, number 11.
Number 11. Oh, here we go. In 1990, while the Sky Blues were touring abroad, which player impressed?
I struggled with this one. I didn't. Peter and Love. Bloody hell.
Peter and Love.
I didn't get that.
You're in love. So who were we playing?
It was we played Zimbabwe, didn't we? But probably the roadie. I don't know. Zimbabwe, didn't we? Yeah, we played them there. And we played there twice. We just played the national team because their national team be like conference side at the time.
Yeah.
But and I think his brother did come over as well.
I think his brother did come over, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from what I gathered, Peter and Love could actually field a team with the kids he's got. He's got about 11, 12
Yeah.
children.
He was in a car crash, weren't he, a couple of years ago?
Really?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was,
in a car
yeah.
crash. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. Yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah. Ian Small's come up here. He says, Bulawayo.
Bulawayo, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Pull away.
That's a great name, isn't it?
I thought it was calling me names then.
Number 12.
Number 12.
Oh,
Right. 1979, the Sky Blues played a country for their FA 75th anniversary match. Which Scandinavian country was it? It was the Faroe Islands.
oh God.
Wow.
What was the score?
We won 2-1.
Oh, right.
There you go.
I didn't
Brilliant.
get
Or was it 4-0?
We won aboard.
Yes.
Bloody hell.
We used to go to Scandinavia a lot, actually. That was the main tour. We were in the top flight. That's where we went. Because I can remember Bobby Gould moaning one year they were saying it was like, I think it was 84. They're paying £7 a pint in Finland, I think it was, or Norway.
We pay that now.
I know. And we, God, yeah, I know. It was something ridiculous.
Right.
13.
Yeah.
Which Asian country played at Highfield Road in 2001? It was Pakistan.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Start. Yes.
Yeah, they were on a tour and it didn't happen. There was no interest.
Oh.
It was bad timing. We've been relegated.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a lot of love lost, wasn't there?
I heard Birmingham Airport flew a few more extra planes in for it. Yeah.
Lofton.
And what was the score in that game?
I think it was 4-0, Ken.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah, it was one of those silly games, really, wasn't it? Because we got relegated. They come over on a tour to try and, I think, wasn't it to boost?
So the football.
Yeah, but not just the football, but to boost the Pakistan people to play football and try and get them in the Premier League and into mainstream football. Because there isn't really any players like that are playing for clubs, is there?
No. Well, it's interesting. Back in early 80s, I don't know if anybody remembers from Warwick and Leamington, the Westgate Arms used to be a fancy hotel. I was at the road from where I lived, and we went there for a meal. And Gordon Milne was on the other table. He was our manager at the time. And when I was a kid, my dad used to say, I didn't know what he meant. He used to say, "Oh, he can't motivate the team. He can't even motivate his own missus." Right. Right. I go and Gordon Milne. My dad says, "Go and get his autograph." So I was tunnel over, sitting there, and I says, "My dad thinks you can't motivate your missus."
Oh,
But before we got to that stage, he said to me, because I was about 14, I was saying, how do you get a trial at the football club, blah, blah. And he starts telling me about how they're looking to try and sign Asian players because there's such a big Asian community in Coventry that he thinks it will gain interest in that community if they had like an Indian lad playing or a Pakistani lad playing.
Yeah.
You see, so he was forward thinking in that respect. And
Yeah.
even now, there aren't many Asian lads playing
No.
in our league.
No, I was saying there isn't many at all, and they've tried to bring some players in,
Yeah.
and it just hasn't worked out.
There's more players from China, South Korea, Japan, that area of Asia,
Yeah,
as opposed to, you know, India, Pakistan,
Yeah.
Bangladesh,
yeah,
Sri Lanka, whatever. It's weird.
yeah.
It's
It just hasn't worked.
yeah, there's loads of
Yeah,
fans over here.
they're brilliant at cricket.
Yeah, and
They're
there's local
fantastic.
teams who are really good at football,
Yeah,
but
yeah, there is. Yeah,
for some reason they don't seem to break
Yeah.
through into mainstream football.
Yeah. Okay, where are we at?
Yeah, 14.
14.
In July 2019, who did the Sky Blues play against at the Pinatar
I
in
can
Spain?
tell you that I was there. It was a fantastic win, actually.
Open right. Northampton Town.
Northampton Town.
He was going to say Nottingham Forest.
It's more recent.
That was the last time.
That was. You're right. And what was the score against them? Did we win?
Oh, I can't remember, Ken.
I think we did.
Oh no, Dave K. Dave, let us know.
I think we did win, actually. Yeah, I think we did.
Right, where are we at now?
15.
15.
Right.
Nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Get you adding your scores up. Come on.
Which Scottish club did the Sky Blues beat to win the Skull Cup in 1979? And it was Hibernians.
Hibernian.
Hibs, yes. Got that one.
Yeah. There you go. Excellent. Okay. 16.
16. We're on the Robbins years now.
Yeah.
Who were Mark Robbins' first 5 signings on his second spell at Coventry? They were Dominic Hyam, Liam Kelly, Rod MacDonald, Max Biamu, and Mark McNulty.
I
only got 3.
McDonald didn't really feature very much, though, did
Well, he did. And then if you remember, he had a howler against Lincoln towards
Did
the
we
end of the
get-
season.
Didn't we get in
Where
from
we-
Northampton? We got in from Northampton, didn't we, that McDonald?
You're right, yeah.
he? Yeah.
And he had a really bad game. They scored after about a minute, didn't they? Do you remember how loud
Yeah.
their fans were?
Yeah.
I was sat in block 2 then. It's so loud.
That was awful, that game.
And we got one back. Then they scored again. It
Yeah.
was terrible.
It was
And he-
awful.
And he kind of didn't point him out, but he never played again. None of the games after that, I think, not into the playoff. He was
No.
completely
That was an awful game.
pushed out of
Awful.
that. Yeah.
I was there with Martin, Will, and Owen, and we were at the side, and it was awful.
Yeah, because they brought
was
about
awful.
4,000. They packed it that away end.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were shocking.
yeah, it was awful.
That's 4-2. I
We're
think.
always awful against Northampton Town. It does me head in, man. Even was it last year in the cup they beat us, didn't they?
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah. We
Oh.
played a weak. We played a weakened team, but at the end of the day, we still had a good enough team to beat them, and we still didn't.
Why can't we get a good cup run going? It's so
I know.
annoying. It really frustrates me.
Mm.
All right, question 17.
Yeah.
In which year did Mark Robbins become manager for the first time? And who were the opponents in the first match? That's 2012 and Carlisle.
Carlisle, you know, and 2012. So 2 points for that one, guys.
I've got 2012, but I didn't get Carlisle.
3 more to go. How are you all doing?
We lost 2-1 in that game.
2-1. That was away, right? It was away.
Well, we lost 2-1.
Yeah.
Can't remember if it was home. Yeah.
No, it was at
I
home
was at home. It was
because the Carlisle one was, wasn't it January? And
Yeah.
it was freezing cold. They
Yeah.
thought the game was going to be off, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 18.
Who did the Sky Blues play when they unveiled the two-tone Scar kit? It was live on Sky. It was Tranmere Rovers.
Ah,
And another match
at
about
St
that game
Andrews.
wasn't
St Andrews,
game we
wasn't it?
lost. That was the first game we lost that season. And we only
Yeah.
lost 3.
think did we hit the post 4 times?
Yeah.
It was incredible.
And it was on
Yeah.
Sky.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
St
lashed
Andrews
down
was so
rain,
good, wasn't it?
absolutely lashed down.
Yeah.
Because we had to walk out onto the pitch. We weren't going to walk out originally because it was so bad, the rain. And then
Yeah.
it stopped. We went, right, quick, do it now.
Ian Small's come in. He says he's got 14. Disaster.
Well, not really.
Not really.
Well,
Not
it
really,
depends on
mate.
the
Not
others.
Right. In
Hold on a sec. 2 sec. Right, where are we at? 19.
19.
19. Yeah, okay.
When Matty Godden scored his hat-trick against Wycombe Wanderers in 2019, who scored the other goal?
Now, oh, yes.
It was the opening goal, and it was a screamer.
Yes, it
Was
was.
it?
And you know what? He never scored another one like it
No.
until we played, was it QPR?
Yeah.
At St Andrews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam McCallum.
Callum.
McCallum.
Sam McCallum. There you go.
Yeah, after
And then-
about
and
2
then-
minutes.
yeah.
It was after about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
And then and then when we played QPR, he scored another one like it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. We
That's
annihilated,
interesting
we
because
annihilated QPR, didn't we?
they bought him, didn't they, Norwich? And then he came back, didn't he?
Yeah, he come
On
back.
loan.
So Norwich bought him, and then
He came back on loan for the
he
season.
come. Yeah, I spoke to him,
All right.
and it was at pre-season when not pre-season when the youth team played in Warsaw in the cup final,
Yeah.
and he was there, and he said the deal was that he was he would only sign for Norwich because he knew they were going to put him out on loan, and he said I'll only sign if I can go back to Coventry on loan,
Oh, I wish some of the others would say that.
and they let him come back.
No, he was a good lad.
But
for
the
us.
reason he went to QPR the season after on loan, we couldn't afford his wages. QPR offered more money for his wages. Apparently, we only offered something like, because when you loan a player, you can offer as much or little as you like.
Yeah.
And it was something stupid like £1 towards his wages, and Norwich would pay the rest. But we wouldn't go any more. So
Yeah.
he went to QPR. QPR paid all the wages, apparently.
Blimey.
There you go.
So the last question of the night.
Which is number 20, everyone.
In May 2023, Mark Robins agreed to a 4-year contract. When did he previously sign a new contract?
Oh, this is a good question.
And the answer is May 2022.
Was that
I
when he
put
signed
21.
that extension in 22? Was that when Sunderland was sniffing around him?
Yeah, it was around about then.
Yeah.
Which is why it's weird that he signed again. Obviously, but when he signed again, he did say, he said it in that forum, when we signed. Now, we sounds like a royal we. That sounds like, because AD and everybody else, it sounds like they all signed.
Yeah, at the same time.
So when people say, do you think they'll get rid of Mark Robins? I'll be very surprised. If they do, everybody's going.
Yeah.
That's what you said, isn't it, Ken? You said that
Yeah,
to me.
definitely. Yeah. That you got to replace the whole backroom
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've done too much backroom stuff now, which is ridiculous.
The bit you can see that they're building something, and you can see where it's going, can't you? You can see where it's going. So how many points could people win on tonight?
It's either 35 or 36.
Okay.
It's quite a lot.
Okay, so everyone out there, if you're watching, thank you so much again. I know we're an hour and 34 in. This is mental. Because we were talking about Doug and everyone before. But tot up your scores. Let's we'll get your scores in, and we'll see who's the winner this evening. We hope you've enjoyed it tonight, because we certainly have. It's great having an international break because we can do new things, and this is one of them. So Victoria did the last one. We're going to get Ken to do the next one.
Wow.
If he knows how to add the questions onto the screen, he'd probably say, Miles, can you do it?
No, well, I've got to learn.
But yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great fun, and it's good having people to come round and join us in the Peaky Blinders bar, which is what it's called. It is called the Peaky Blinders bar. This bar that I'm in, and we're off there Saturday night. I don't know if anyone's ever been, but weekend off, we're off to the Black Country Museum. They're having a Peaky Blinders night, and everyone dresses up in fancy dress, and it's all like Peaky Blinders, people walking around and everything. So it's a good,
Are you stopping over? Are you stopping over?
No, we're driving this time because Will's staying over at his girlfriend's, so we've got no one to have the
Oh.
dogs. So we're coming home, but it will be a great night, and it is a good night out. It's brilliant with everyone in fancy dress. It's just great. Makes you feel like you're in the TV drama itself. So,
Yeah.
and I'm a massive Peaky Blinders fan, so it's good. So, what are you up to this weekend, Ken? International break?
Not a lot really. Probably be working more than likely. Just no football.
Yeah.
Chilling out. Yeah, not a lot. I don't like.
Claudio, what are you up to?
Whatever my wife tells me to.
I'm going to try and get the Christmas lights up outside this weekend as well, I think.
Yeah, well, you might as well do so. Yeah, well, you might as well, mightn't you?
There's more than 35 points to grab. There's about 40 odd points for them.
Well, Simon's come in. He says a miserable 25.
25. That's
You never know, Simon. You never know.
Mark Harrington's got 31.
How do you know?
He sent me a message privately.
He's just sent me one, I think, as well.
Tell him to
I've
put it
had
on.
two
Tell him to message in on the screen officially.
Needed to message in on the screen.
He's even sent me a photograph of his answer sheet showing showing that.
Oh, blimey. Okay, so let's have a little look then. So, how many we got? 37?
I think it's 40 odd.
40, okay. All right. Anyone got 40? Ian Primlock's coming. He says 12 for him. Oh, this was tough tonight in Claudio. I think I would have got. I think I would have got about 3.
Can anybody beat 31? That's the highest we've had so far.
So we've got a higher score at the moment. Mark Harrington. Can you put it up on the screen so everyone can see it? 31. Has anyone got any more than 31? I reckon there's got to be someone got more than. He's been Googling.
No. He can't use the computer.
He's got an abacus for his account, isn't he?
His one answer is Leicester scum. He's put.
I don't count then. He don't count.
It's Leicester City, Mark.
Yeah, it's Leicester City, Mark. That don't count. So that's 30 then.
Millwall. I'm looking.
I don't know.
Oh, well done.
What? So come on, anyone got more than 31? Come on, Mark Harrington, can you put your score on the screen, please, if you don't mind, so everyone can see and we're not lying. Can I borrow that? Can I borrow your picture? Can you enlarge a bit and I'll put it.
He says I've already got a mug and coaster. Give it to someone else.
Okay, so if no one's beat,
sorry.
Was it gone? So if no one's beat 31, who's got 30? Because Mark said he's already got a mug and coaster, so he can't win. So anyone got 30? Anyone got 29? Looks like Simon Lovett might be winning here. 29? No. 28? 27? 26?
Yeah, I've got 26.
No, you haven't. You've already got a mug and coaster.
But you carry on. So
25. Simon, you're the winner.
Yes,
So Simon, love it. You're the winner this evening, mate. Well done. And we will say that is Mark Harrington's score. Just there.
Well done, Mark.
There you go, 31. Although it
So
says 13,
if you get Simon to send his details on email, and we'll get his prize off to him as soon as possible.
So if Simon Lovett can send us your details on email, please, mate, at info@SkyBlueFansTV. Ken will get the prize over to you. Yes, Simon. Yes, Way. You've won. You got 25. No one beat you with 25. So well done. Mark Harrington got 31, but he's already got the mug, and so we'll give it you because you're the highest. Yeah. And you're off to Cheltenham races Saturday. He is. Simon Lovett's off Cheltenham races. So you've won tonight. You're going to win a big one on Saturday. Now, spot the ball, because we've got to come to the end of the show. Spot the ball tonight. Here you go. This is Spot the Ball. And I know we have one winner.
Yeah, I've only got one winner, and it's a guy we all know quite well. He's come on.
How do you know the winning number?
I know, because I know it is. I've looked. That's why I've looked. I'm marking them all down, and I for you.
How do you know the winning number?
Because I can see it.
How can you see that? I can't even see that.
No,
Right.
no, I know it. Put it that way. I know what the winning number is, and I know we've got one winner.
Okay, so the one winner, I know we got a winner, and
Yeah,
the winner is tonight ball number
that is what I've seen, Miles.
17.
That is what I've seen.
Yeah, 17. So that is Dave
Mister
K.
Oh
David,
no, not
Mr. Dave
K.
K. Are you still out there, Mr. Dave K, or have you gone to eat your Chinese? Contact us, please, with your email, with your details, and we'll get you a mug in the post, or we can give it to you next time we see you.
Yeah. So get us your details over, mate. info@skybluefanstv.co.uk. Big thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. Don't forget, you can come and join us. Question of Sport, Sky Blue Tavern, 30th of November. Get onto their Twitter page, book your team in. I think we've got about 10 teams so far. 50 quid's up for grabs, and also you can win a great trophy. I'm telling you now, I've got a red hot team for this month. I really have, and I think you'll struggle to beat us this month. I've strengthened my team. I really have strengthened it. So it's going to be absolute cracking night. That is Thursday, the 30th of November. Now, because it's 30th of November, we won't have a show on the 30th of November. We will be doing a show live from Ipswich on the 1st of December. And we'll do a live round the table in the hotel at Ipswich. We've got a couple of Ipswich fans coming. They're a real good bunch of lads. One of them's got a real dry sense of humour, so he might get a slap off me on Friday night. Because he does do me head in sometimes, but he's a good lad. He is a good lad. And Lee, who's going to be down there, he is an absolute cracking laugh. So that's going to be brilliant as well. But we'll also have Ken. Mark Harrington's going to be there. There'll be me. Might even get my wife to join us because my wife's coming as well. So we're going to have one.
Tony
12,
from Nation Radio.
Nation Radio, Tony, he'll be joining us around the table as long as he's not drunk, because I need to keep him under control, because he is a bit of a nightmare when he's drunk. But no, he's a lovely bloke. I love him to bits. He's great. And don't forget, if you want to go to a pantomime, Cinderballer, for Fridays, the charity group, Trisha Doodoo's son runs it. It's from the 4th of December, £1 for kids, £3.95 for adults. And Dave Boost is in it, and we're all going to be there on opening night, so that's going to be a good crack as well. So Dave, if you want to get your details over to us, mate, you've won Spot the Ball tonight. Well done to Simon as well for winning the quiz, and I want to say a big thank you to Claudio. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Yes, well done.
Very good.
Well done.
Yeah, very good, very good. And a big thank you to Ken Stewart. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'm sitting in the background listening to some very interesting questions there, actually. So
yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
It was good, yeah.
It was good. Brilliant. And you and Claudio are live Sunday night. I'll sit in the background.
Yeah, we will be.
On.
Yeah, I'll introduce the show, and then I shall hand over to Claudio, who will be talking in depth to Jim Brown, who's a very knowledgeable person about the Sky Blues. So it'll be interesting to see hear a few stories, I'm sure.
Yeah, and Claudio, we want people to message in with questions, or just come on and ask a question.
I think either come on or send a message, a comment, and we'll just ask him.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Or if you want a question beforehand, let us know. We'll put them across.
Yeah.
Be a great night. So please join us on Sunday night. Ken and Claudio, Jim Brown. It's going to be a brilliant night. So just come and see us. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Claudio, again.
Cheers,
absolutely
mate.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you. No problem.
Enjoy the international break, everyone. We'll see you Sunday night, and I will see you next Thursday. Spot the Ball. We'll try and get a Millwall guest on, and we'll chat all about what's going to happen on the Saturday, and hopefully start a good run and a good run up to Christmas, which is going to be mental. December's just mad. I don't know how they're going to cope with December, because it's the mileage they're going to do is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But thanks again, everyone. Play up Sky Blues. We've been Sky Blue Fans TV. Don't forget to pass the word around. Like and subscribe on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube and Instagram. We'll see you soon. Take care. Play up Sky Blues.
Play up Sky Blues.
Play up Sky Blues.
Sky Blue Fans TV. For the fans, by the fans.